How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to CardboardSim. And today we start the third leg of the lower 48 state tour down to Tallahassee, Florida. Last couple nights I've been away. One night was for the fight night, which we'll talk about once I get in the air, and the other, I had other things going on. But anyway, we are here and we're gonna get this thing rolling. Like I said, we're trying to get this all covered by the end of the year, so I don't have too many days to miss. So without further ado, let's get this thing rolling. Oh, also, real quick, as you can see, we have new headsets. Not only one, but we got two. That's for whenever somebody wants to come and fly along with me. They can listen along and talk as well. Everything is working fine. I just got it teed off on a splitter, a TRRS splitter to be exact. So it's TRRS dual splitter into a TRRS, going into my little control module here. So yeah, my Bose headset took a dump on me. That's the second set of Bose that went out on me, so I'm done with Bose, at least for the sim. Like I said, I was using that headset for the sim and for work, so I decided this time I'm just gonna go ahead and buy something that's gonna be dedicated to the sim, and I don't have to keep swapping back and forth. So these sound good. They are the Razer Black something Pro. Whatever they are. Black Edge. Don't quote me. I can't remember. The prices was in the range that I wanted. They look nice, and I grabbed them. But nonetheless, they look good. They sound good. They feel good, and that's what we're on. So just to give you an update on that. All right, let's get this thing rolling. Brakes are set. Prop and mixture is full rich. Get some power going. We got a good start. Let's get some beacon and some nav going. Let's get some ATIS. 120775.
153 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 11. Dew point 11. Altimeter 3011. Arriving and departing runways 23, 32. Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information golf.
So we got golf. Okay, cool. Let's get some air going on here. It's getting a little warm. Alright, so we have golf. Middle Georgia Regional Ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa's at Aviation. At General Aviation Parking. VFR to Tallahassee International. We'd like to pick up flight following. We have golf.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa, making ground. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 1,000 feet. Departure on 124.2, squawk 4357.
On departure, maintain VFR at or below 1,000 feet. Departure on 124.2, squawk 4357. Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, read back correct.
So it's making ground. Okay. Making ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is ready to taxi to runway 23.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Taxi to runway 23 via Charlie. Contact tower on 128.2 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 23 via Charlie. Contact tower on 128.2 when ready for departure. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa.
Romeo at the general aviation ramp. I can pick up our IFR to Mike Alpha, India Airport.
All right, let's get it. 128.2. Charlie, so it's right out here. Brake check. Brakes are good. Surfaces are good. First nostril flaps coming in.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Contact tower on 128.2 so long.
Switching to tower, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, good day. Okay. So brakes for a second. Let's get departure on 1242. Macon Tower, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, holding short, runway 23, ready for departure.
Bonanza 424 Romeo. Papa, Macon Tower, runway 23, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa.
Seneca 477 Charlie Mike radio
Some
check.
strobes and landing lights going.
Macon
We
Tower, Seneca 477
are
Charlie
clear
Mike
left.
requesting a full stop
We are
landing
clear
on
down
runway
runway.
5, please.
Seneca 7 Charlie Mike cleared to land runway 5 when 284 at 18 report final.
We'll report final, runway 5, Seneca 477 Charlie Mike.
Seneca 477 Charlie Mike Middle Georgia Tower runway tree 2 cleared for takeoff. After departure maintain VFR at or below 6,500. Departure 124.2. Squawk 662 tree.
Okay, for takeoff, runway 32, Seneca 477 Charlie Mike.
Seneca 7 Charlie Mike winds 270 at 9 runway tree 2 cleared for takeoff. Seneca 7 Charlie Mike contact departure.
Macon Tower, West Air 1321 is established on final for runway 02. Runway 23 clear to land, 1521. 1521, contact departure.
Echo Tower, Flight 6 Storm Charlie, we are maintained on Alice runway 5.
Skyhawk 6
Alright.
November, Roger. Radar services terminated.
So
Squawk
we got
VFR,
130
frequency change
miles to
approved.
go. About 53 minutes left in this trip. And we'll be arriving there at 12:15 local.
Departure, NetJet 65 would like the flight following to Fox.
So what y'all think about that fight?
4.
I know what I think.
65, maintain VFR squawk 1721, radar contact established. Proceed on course to FA54.
Maintain
What was that
VFR
going on?
squawk 1721. Proceed on course to Foxtrot Alpha.
I really feel like
NetJet 65.
that fight was rigged
NetJet 65,
because there were just too many
Jacksonville Center
instances
on
where
127.575.
Iron Mike could have destroyed that dude. This man literally jumped around and bit his glove the whole entire fight. You're not about to sit here and show me the energy and power that you had in training, and then you get out there and you act like you can't do nothing. You know, and a lot of people sit here and say, "Oh, well, when I saw him with the knee brace on, that was all a gimmick." This whole thing was just a big money scheme, in my opinion. It just, the whole fight was just garbage, and for me to sit up all night and miss a whole night of flying really chapped me some kind of way. I mean, does it take away the fact that Mike Tyson is who he is? No. I'm just upset that whatever contract or whatever went on behind the scenes, I'm just a little bit more disappointed in the fact that he would allow that. But hey, I mean, I'm sure he got paid very well to do nothing. Now, as far as all the other fights go, the first fight, oh my God, that was so horrible. That was so horrible. I don't even know where to begin how horrible that fight was. The second fight was good. It was good. I called mine on that one. I forget who it was, but he won. That girl fight though. That girl fight was crazy. But crazy thing about that is, I feel like Serrano got hijacked out of a win. I really feel in my heart that she won that fight. And I mean, looking at the stats, she won the fight. That, whatever that chick name was, Kim, whatever, I can't remember her name. But she definitely cheated her way to that. She headbutted the whole time. I mean, cracked that girl's eyelid wide open.
Baron 78901, Lima, Atlanta approach, radar contact. Turn left heading 025, vectors to Yigui, then own navigation.
It was bad. The whole 4 hours of that night, I was just so upset. And I was too tired mentally from all of that nonsense to even get in here and crank this thing up. So that's how I feel about that fight. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it, because I really would like to know. You know, a lot of people are kind of, well, most of the people that I'm seeing is feeling the same way I feel. But if you have a different approach to it, then by all means let me know in the comments. So that's that with the fight. I'm gonna turn off some lights as well. Moving on. So I want to talk a little bit about what's about to go down on Tuesday. And for all you hardcore simmers out there, you know what time it is. So I think I spoke about it very briefly in one of my videos previously. What?
NetJet 65 Atlanta approach, roger.
Departure, NetJet 65 with light flight following.
Wow.
Foxtrot Alpha 54 at or below 17,000.
Did y'all hear that? I'm surprised the owners haven't caught that.
Below 17,500, squawk 1721.
Anyway, as I was saying, I had spoke briefly about whether or not I was going to pre-order Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, or I was going to wait until after all the bugs and the big move comes out. But I decided, you know, let me go ahead and jump on the bandwagon and pre-order, because I'm really eager to see just how much more performance this sim is going to have versus Flight Sim 2020. My main focus with Flight Sim 2024 is the multi-threading. Now, I've already done my research when it comes to multi-monitor support, and they're pretty much saying that what you see is what you get. They're saying that it's done. They're not going to move on it anymore. So I guess it's supposed to be coming out of experimental on Flight Sim 2024. Don't quote me on that, but that's just what I've been getting from forums and things of that nature. As far as YouTube goes,
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Contact Atlanta Center on 134.5.
going to Atlanta Center on 134.5, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Good day. Atlanta Center, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa's flight level 4000.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Atlanta Center. Good afternoon. Unadilla altimeter 29.901.
Atlanta Center, Duke 80 Whiskey Echo. Good evening. Level at flight level 260.
I think.
Atlanta Center, Duke 80 Whiskey Echo. Good evening. Level at 26,000.
Duke 0, Whiskey Echo. Roger, maintain flight level 260.
I don't know if it's the
Maintain flight level 260.
encoder.
Duke 80 Whiskey Echo.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 234, flight level 350.
If it's the
Southwest
wiring
234
issue, but
Atlanta Center.
anyway.
Good afternoon.
Sorry about that. Back to what I was saying. I haven't seen nothing on YouTube that says better multi-monitor support. Now, there's this one guy, he posted a couple videos of very briefly of saying that the multi-monitor support is performing better than FlightSim2020, but I don't think that's necessarily better support. I just think that the simulator itself is performing better. So, and you know, honestly, at this point, I mean, I would love for them to give us better support. But I also will say that if this is the end-all, be-all, I'm okay with it as well.
Catbird 104 Bravo Delta Atlanta Center, Roger.
As long as I can get in and change those files so that I can get my aircraft to look like this, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Like I said, my biggest thing for FlightSim 2024 is multi-threading and actually allowing all this money that we have dumped into these PCs to actually perform to their greatest. Now, from what I've been seeing on YouTube and reading through the forums and things like that, it looks like multi-threading is doing alright, even in the alpha stages. They said it was performing well, and like there wasn't a lot of bottlenecking on the CPUs, and that the GPUs was actually pegged at 100% as it should be, which makes me happy, because
310 Bravo Alpha Atlanta Center.
the 4080 Super has not been able to do what it should be doing, and so I'm constantly having to dial back my settings, which I haven't changed too much of my settings, but I don't know if it's another driver thing, but I have noticed that I am losing a little bit of performance with one of these new drivers anytime. Now, if I'm not recording, I'm getting awesome performance, but the minute I turn recording on, the frames just drop. Now, I don't frame chase. I haven't looked at a frame, a FPS sign. I did it briefly in the beginning, but I don't care about nothing. Like I said, I want smoothness. So, hopefully, like I said, with FlightSim 2024 comes out,
for the ILS runway 27 right approach into Atlanta. Altimeter 29904.
I should be seeing better performance. If in fact, when it comes out, because sounds crazy, but Tuesday I'm taking off. I have rescheduled work for Tuesday to Wednesday, because when it does become available, which I think is 11 o'clock my time on Tuesday, I want to be able to hit download and get this thing up and running. So tonight's flight, tomorrow's flight will be the last flights in theory, of FS2020. I'm not getting rid of FS2020. I'm not getting rid of none of that. I've actually went out and got another drive. I got another NVMe SSD just for 2024. So I'm gonna put that one over there, and then we're gonna see how this thing go. Because I know in the beginning there's gonna be some quirkiness going on. I'm already in my mind setting it up for that. So, but I don't really trip on that stuff. You know, anything that's brand new is gonna have its issues. You know, so my thing is I just want to get it up and running. I want to get it set, and I'm going to do. Well, I'm gonna do a few test runs, of course, because I don't want to get in the sim and then we're halfway through the thing, and then it bogs down for whatever reason. So I want to get it downloaded. I want to get things set up, and make sure everything is, you know, working, of course. And then Tuesday.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Atlanta Center. Contact Jacksonville Center on 134.45.
Going to 13445 Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Good day. Jacksonville Center, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, flight level 4000.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon, Cordell altimeter 29.901.
So Tuesday night flight, which will put me where? Let's see, I'm going to Florida now. So I'll be jumping over to Alabama tomorrow. And then from there, I gotta figure out, do I go west or do I go north? That's what I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know if I want to kind of do like a come down here in Florida, and then I do like a westerly run, and then come back east, and then, you know, kind of do this, or I kind of come down and kind of do like a little squiggly line all the way across, and then come up and do one full rotation over. Well, actually, I'll probably have to do a little wobble coming down, and then up to Maine, and then
Delta 1808 Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon.
I guess that flight from Maine to North Carolina.
3 climbing 390.
American Airlines 2319er, Jacksonville Center.
I don't know if I might do a full live session on that. That's gonna be a nice long ride. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I might continue on. But try to, I don't know, we'll see when we get to that point. But nonetheless, Tuesday night flight will be in 2024. And I will be going live at that point. And I will probably go live for the remainder of the lower 48 state tour.
So, Bravo Delta descend and maintain flight level 175.
The flights will be between 9 and 10 o'clock on the night of. And like I said, my goal is to fly daily, just because so we got some ground to cover between now and the end of the year. I mean, if I don't make it, cool, no biggie, but that's the goal. So nonetheless, once 2024 hits on Tuesday night, I'll be going live from there on out. And I will set the times up so people will know. I gotta learn how to do that. I'm new to the live scene, but I've been doing some studying up. I do have it set up in OBS now, so I know how that works. It's just, you know, getting the screen set up, what time I'm premiering and all that. But be on the lookout for those. that's about it. I am excited though. Don't get me wrong. I'm very, very excited about seeing FlightSim 2024. The graphics look amazing.
Delta 554.
And as far as the edition, I ended up going with the basic edition, like the cheapest one. And honestly, the only reason why I went with the cheapest one was because, you know, I'm more aircraft specific. So there's no need for me to go and spend, you know, $200 or $100 and some dollars on a sim just because it gives me more aircraft and it gives me more, I guess, you know, more detailed airports. Like, that's for people who like to fly different aircraft. Now I understand that would make perfect sense for people who fly, you know, who like to dibble and dab on different aircraft and fly all, you know, big airports. I'm aircraft specific for the most part. I mean, I could fly the aircraft, but I just don't. It's really just not my thing. I've done it before, but I just like flying my Bonanza. I'm happy with my Bonanza, so that's why I went with the cheaper route. You know, just do your research.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa, Tallahassee Tower, winds calm, runway 18, clear to land.
Clear to the land, runway 18, Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa.
I'm ready for departure. Tallahassee Tower, Comanche 55 Bravo, Whiskey, how do you read? Tallahassee Tower, how do you read? 555, can we get takeoff clearance for runway 27, we're holding short right now. Tallahassee Tower, Silver Airways 85, holding short,
500.
Ready for departure. Silver Airways 85, Tallahassee Tower, winds calm, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Silver Airways 85. Silver Airways 85, Tallahassee Tower, contact departure. Going over to departure, Silver Airways 85. Tallahassee Tower, Silver Airways 85, holding short, runway 9, ready for departure. Silver Airways 85, Tallahassee Tower, winds calm, runway 9, cleared for takeoff. Seneca 7 Charlie Mike, winds 309er at 17, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Seneca 477 Charlie Mike. Seneca 7 Charlie Mike, negative, hold short of runway 27. Seneca 7 Charlie Mike, contact departure. Comanche N55 BW Tallahassee Tower, taxi to runway 18 via Bravo, hold short of runway 18. Tallahassee Tower, Comanche 55 Bravo Whiskey, holding short runway 18 at Alpha 1, ready for departure, IFR. Tallahassee Tower, Comanche 55 Bravo Whiskey, holding short runway 18 at Alpha 1, ready for departure, IFR. Comanche 5 Bravo Whiskey, winds 300 at 8, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact ground on 121.9er.
Going over the ground, Bonanza 424 Papa, good day.
Departure Delta 1338, 1568. Tallahassee ground Delta 1568, can you give us our taxi clearance, please? Tallahassee ground Piper November 8289er Alpha is a Piper Warrior on the south ramp near taxiway Bravo 8. Requesting laps in the pattern, we have information uniform on board.
Piper 89er, a clearance on request, stand by.
There we go.
Piper 89er,
456, Alpha Bravo Tallahassee Tower, enter left
Well, there you go,
downwind
guys.
for runway 18.
That's our third leg
Left downwind
from
for runway 18.
Middle Georgia Regional in South Carolina,
Alpha Bravo, winds calm, runway
and
18, clear to land.
or Georgia, I'm sorry.
Sarasota
It's late.
clearance, TBM November 364, X-ray has information.
Down to Tallahassee
Victor,
International.
ready to copy, clearance to
Tomorrow we pick up from here
Daytona
and we
Beach
head over
Airport.
to Alabama.
Tallahassee Tower, this is Piper November.
It might be a short little hop over to Mobile.
Heading for
We'll see.
runway 27.
But nonetheless,
for
tomorrow's
a
Alabama.
full
So
stop landing.
hope you guys enjoyed this flight
Piper
with me.
7038 F Tallahassee
Hope you
Tower.
learned
Make straight in
something.
for runway 27.
And like I said, leave me a comment below on how you feel about the new sim coming out on Tuesday and as well as the fight night. So that's all I got for you guys.
N8289er at
Catch you on the
Tallahassee
next
Tower,
one.
runway 18, line up and wait.
CardboardSim signing out.